Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The Jaclyn Hill palette came out last week and I have not been able to stop playing with it ever since. The number one thing that I love about this palette are these beautiful, cool toned, jewel toned eyeshadows in this lower corner here. So I was thinking blue is super on trend right now, but also like one of the most difficult eyeshadows to wear without looking like your crazy smoking like third grade teacher from the 1950s. So I wanted to make blue eyeshadow a little more personable and a little easier to wear. So I'm going to show you how to wear blue eyeshadow using the Jaclyn Hill palette. You can use any blue eyeshadow that you want in all reality, but I just wanted to create this fun, fierce, but totally personable and doable and comfortable blue eyeshadow look. So if you want to learn how to wear some blue eyeshadow without making yourself look like Mrs. Puff, just keep watching. So we're just going to hop right into the tutorial right now. I'm going to put my hair up and hydrate. Do your squats and hydrate, y'all. Some coconut water from Wegmans. No, Aldi's. Whatever. So I'm going to prime my skin using the Smashbox Primer Water. I'm just going to gently pat that into my skin. And I'm going to fill my pores with my NYX #NoFilter blurring primer and just pat that into my problem areas. I lost my eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to use foundation to prime my eyelids. This is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I'm going to set that with some pressed powder. This one's by Wet n Wild. And then, star of the show, my Jaclyn Hill palette. I think this shade is called the Silk Cream. And I'm just going to throw that in my crease with a Wet n Wild large eyeshadow brush. This works pretty well for like precisely adding eyeshadow into your crease, but not too much. I'm going to go in with this mid-tone brown. I don't have the shades of this palette memorized, and I accidentally threw out that card that had all the shades on it. So I hope that you can follow along if you have the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just going to place that right where I put the Silk Cream and build it up. And I'm going to take this orangey color in the crease and put it in the outer V and then bring it inward where we place those first two colors. This is going to warm up the look and build up those shades. Now I'm just going to go in with a blending brush and blend. I definitely know the name of this eyeshadow. This is Pool Party, and I'm going to throw this in my inner corner using a flat shader brush. I just want this in the inner corner. I'm not going to bring it in too far, probably just on the inner third of my eye. And then I'm going to take that beautiful royal blue shade. I have no idea what it's called. Wish I didn't throw out that card. Didn't know it was important. And I'm going to pack this on my lid using another flat shader brush. This shader brush is double-ended. There's a blending brush at the end. I'm just going to use the flat shader part and really pack this color on. I did use a little Fix Plus. I don't know. No, not Fix Plus. I used my priming spray. It does the same thing. And I'm just going to keep packing that on until I get the desired intensity that I want. And it looks weird right now, but on we go. I'm going in with this deep brown color. I'm going to pack that on the outer V and then bring it inward again into the crease. Just over and over again, pack on the color, bring it upward, and then into the crease. And this is going to create the smoky effect, and those other eyeshadows that we placed earlier in the crease are going to help this blend and give us no harsh lines. Now I'm going back in with that first transition shade and continuing to blend and just bringing it upward just a little more. The thing about blue eyeshadow is it can be bold and it can be intimidating, but if you blend using warmer shades and more wearable colors, it makes it a lot less intimidating and more wearable. So I'm going to mix those two deep browns and just keep blending using those same motions that I used before. This really warms up the look and makes it smoky and dramatic, but still keeps the blue the star of the show. We want the blue to be the star. And it also makes sure that you don't have blue from your lash line up to your brow bone, which can be really intimidating for a lot of people. So I'm just gonna intensify that blue a little more and then blend.
That's a good foundation.
Just keep blending, and the important part is to blend, to make sure that blue eyeshadow isn't harsh. Like, yes, it's a bold color, but you don't want bold lines of blue on your lid, and you don't want it up to your eyebrows either, so that's what those browns do. Now time for foundation. This is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 120. Nothing out of the ordinary here, just putting that on my skin, blend with my Pure Cosmetics blending sponge. I like this sponge. Kathleen Light says that it's changed, but I did not have that experience. I think that I broke it in a little bit and it's fine. Now I'm going to highlight using, I think this is by L'Oreal. This is the Lumi Highlighting Concealer. I really like the brush tip on this, and I'm just going to build this up so I can get a little coverage and use it to highlight my face and bring light to the center of my face. So I'm just going to put that everywhere and then blend it out using the same sponge that I have. Yeah, Kathleen Light said that Pure Cosmetics changed their sponge and that was stiff and hard now, but I didn't find that to be the case. I thought that it was hard when I first got it, but after I soaked it in water for a little while, it was nice and soft. Now I'm going to set that concealer with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder and then do my brows. Yeah, I need to see that. And now I'm going to work on the lower lash line using that first mid-tone brown that we started with. And this is going to be the base for our smoky lash line. This lash line isn't going to be terribly smoky. You can make it as smoky as you want. We're going to use that red shade to really build it up. The blue is still the star, but the contrasting browns and reds really make it pop. So just place that on your lower lash line using a small blending brush. That's what I use. I place the color and then I blend. And we're going to put more of that pool party color on the lower lash line in the inner corner, so it creates kind of like a round effect. And then highlight my inner corner using that first highlighting shade in the palette. I love this highlighting shade. It's so pretty. It's like the most perfect highlight. It's perfectly pearly, and I just can't get over it. I put it literally everywhere that I can. Under my brow bone, my inner corner, on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow. I don't in this video, but lately I have been. And I've even used it as a highlighter a couple times. That shadow is magical. Good job, Jaclyn. I really love this shade. So I'm just going to highlight. And then now time for lashes. You don't need to see that. Lashes are on. And now we are contouring. Well, maybe bronzing, kind of contouring. I'm using my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in the shade Tantastic. This is the limited edition coconut one. I'm just taking this BH and I want to fix my lash real quick. Look. So I'm going to take this flat angled BH Cosmetics blending brush from the Sculpt and Blend set and just use that to softly contour my face, my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline. And then I'm going to do my nose really quick. I went in really fast and got it on the center of my nose, and I did not want that, but I will fix it. I'm just using a large eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild. I love these large eyeshadow brushes to contour my nose. They blend perfectly and they place color precisely. And now I'm using my MAC Costa Riche pencil to, I'm just going to line the waterline. I'm not going to blend it out. I just want the waterline to be dark, but I don't want to ruin that beautiful teal shadow. And now for lips, this is my Jeffree Star lip ammo in the shade Birkin Suede from his summer collection. Holy freaking cow, this lipstick is so perfect, I can't. And now I'm going to put some gloss on it because I love me a glossy lip. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel or leave me a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye.